Yo, what's going on, guys? So I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell from the title what's about to happen. I am going to detail the outside of the S4. And as you guys can see, the paint is super dull. There's no shine to it, along with the rims. The rims are supposed to be a matte black color, but they're like a matte gray color due to just brake dust being all over. And as you guys can tell from right here from the tires, there is brake dust caked on the tires as well. So I'm going to have to scrub that too as well. So we are going to start off with the rims, but before we get into cleaning the rims and cleaning the car in general, I do want to show you guys how dirty it actually is. So moving on to the front, as you guys can see, there's like overspray of something. I don't know what it is, but there's overspray of something on the front of the car. And moving on over here to the side, you guys can actually see how dirty it actually is. So the car is super dusty. There's no shine to it, like I said. If you guys look up close, you guys can see like the handprints of just hands that's been touched, just anything that's been bumped, anything. But the car is super dirty. The rims really dull. And over here, there was grease actually spilled on my car. My girlfriend tried to like close the door one-handed with some hash browns in her hand. So the fucking hash browns just smacked the door, and it just grease was just seeping down through that handle all through the bottom, as you guys can see. So we're gonna get this all cleaned up and looking new. So step one, we're going to start off with the rims. I'm going to use Purple Power. It's a degreaser. So I have just a regular bucket of water with a little wash mitt. I'm going to pour some of the degreaser in there, and I'm going to actually get it all mixed up to get it all sudded up. So the mitts you clean the rims with, you do not want to clean the rest of the car with. So over here, I'm going to grab my degreaser spray bottle, and I'm actually spray the rims, the tires, the rotors, the calipers, the wheel well, everything down basically with degreaser. Make sure you guys spray the inside of the wheel wells extremely well. You can't overdo it with the degreaser. So when I make my Purple Power degreaser in the spray bottle, I actually do dilute it with water, so it's just not straight degreaser on there. You're going to want to dilute that with water, because if you do use straight degreaser on there, it could actually stain some of the stuff. So make sure you dilute it with water. And it actually is safe to spray on the rotors because it does eat the brake dust out of those little slots right there, as you guys can see. Here's a close-up video of the brake dust just being pushed out of that little slot right there. So it does actually clean and help the rotor. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab your little mitt, mix it around in the water, get some degreaser on it, and then you're just going to cover every inch of the wheel with that mitt. You're going to scrub the wheels by hand, and it's going to come out looking extremely well because you did it by hand with a wash mitt. So once you scrub the rims, you can spray degreaser on the tires, and then you can actually scrub the tires with a brush. So I got a little brush right here, and I'm actually put it in the water with the degreaser, the same water that I had the mitt in. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to scrub the tires, and it would actually scrub the brake dust off, and it would actually help the tires last a lot longer as well too. So next, I'm going to start power washing everything off. I'm going to start off with the tires. I'm going to power wash the degreaser off the tires. Then I'm going to power wash the degreaser off of the rims. Then I'm going to clean the wheel well. Like I said, you got to clean the wheel well really good. It'll make good for a great detail. Everything will look extremely better. But yeah, I'm going to get up in there, get the calipers, the rotors, everything. And that's pretty much it. So that's what I'm going to do to the rest of the wheels. As you guys see in the back does not look like the front. But I'm going to do the rest of the four, and I'm going to get started on the exhaust tips. So moving right here to the exhaust tips, I have 100% acid. It is corrosive. So I'm going to spray it on there, and it is actually going to eat literally everything. Like, these are going to look brand new. Here's an up-close video of the acid in work. You guys see the brown foam coming down. It's actually eating all the exhaust, just fumes, everything up in there. It's crazy. It actually does work on rims too, but it works better on exhaust tips. And if I'd actually put like a steel wool pad to this, it would have came out even more amazing. That's a detailed tip right there for you guys. But I'm going to go over here to the other side and do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to just soak the inside and the outside of this with 100% acid. It is not 100% acid. It is diluted. I actually did dilute it a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a little bit, because this is pretty strong, as you guys can see. It's a hefty amount of acid in there, but it is going to eat everything just like the other side, and it's going to look brand new. So what I'm going to do is when I clean the car and power wash it, I'm going to just power wash all this off. I'm not going to clean it now. I'm going to let it sit there. So I'm going to actually foam cannon the car here in a little bit, and when I foam cannon it, I'll actually just power wash it off. I won't even touch it with the mitt or anything, so the acid will eat everything. So right here, I am about to pre-soak the car, so I am going to use the soap head. I usually use the white head to rinse off, but I do have the black head on right here. So the soap one actually just squirts out like big chubby raindrops, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it end up coming out. So that's what I like to pre-soak the car with. So I'm going to just do this to the entire car from the front to the back to the sides. I'm going to pre-soak the entire thing just like this, just regular water. And then I'm going to come in with the foam cannon, as you guys will see here in a second. So now I do have my foam cannon soap gun attached to it. So now I'm just going to foam cannon it, and I'm just going to cover it from head to toe in soap. And then I'm going to come in and hand wash it. But you guys will see all that here in a second. All right, now that I foam cannon the whole car, I'm going to come over here with my wash mitt, and I'm going to hand wash it after I already foam cannon it. So it's going to get like just a great double cleaning, you know what I'm saying? Like your car, it can't get better than this, you know what I'm saying? If you really love your car, you should love this shit. Drop a like right now if you like this video so far. Look at that Supercharger badge. But yeah, everything's looking really clean, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just hand wash the entire rest of the car, and then I'm going to go for a great rinse off at the end. So now that the car has been foam cannoned and hand washed, it's time to finally rinse it off. So again, make sure you rinse off the exhaust tips in the back if you guys did do the acid trick. If you guys don't know where to get acid, I'm pretty sure you guys could just type in detailing wheel acid, because that's what it is. It's detailing wheel acid. Just look it up online. Make sure you guys power wash it off. But right now I'm going to power wash all this soap out of the cracks, off of the car and everything, and then I'm going to get it completely dry with my chamois. So now that the car is rinsed off, I'm going to come over here and hit it with the Meguiar's Ultimate Quick Wax. And you can use it wet. It does say wet or dry use. But I am going to hit it with the Meguiar's Quick Wax. And watch how crazy this comes out. I'm going to try to do it one-handed. And I'm going to do the rest off camera. But I'm going to try to do it one-handed right now for you guys just to show you. So I do have a black car, so there are going to be smears. So I'm going to have to sit here and really baby my paint. But yeah, everything's looking really good, as you guys can see. ECS Tuning's turbos and tacos is coming up, so I am going to have to re-clean my entire car in a few days. I'm going to actually buff it. When I do clean my car, I do actually like clay bar and buff it, but not all the time because it's not really good for the clear coat. But that's besides the point, you know what I'm saying? As you guys can see, the wax looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to wax this entire car, so that's what I'm about to do right now. So the next step I'm going to do is put some tire shine on, and I am going to use some Meguiar's Hot Shine. You can get it from any auto parts store. I did actually use detailing tire shine before this, but this actually outdid everything, so I'm going to stick with Meguiar's Hot Shine. That's what I use on my rims. But I do have black rims, so the little silicone beads actually do like stick to the rims, as you guys can see right there, and it does leave like a glossy shine to it. So I do have to come in with the towel and actually re-wipe the rims, because it's going to have like a glossy, like little beads to it, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to want to like rub those in. But as you guys can see, it does come out absolutely amazing. I'm going to do it to all 4 of the rims. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to give you guys a little walk around of the car. That's pretty much how I detail the whole outside of the car. But I'm going to come back in here real quick, and I'm going to wipe the rest of these rims. And I'm going to get to the rest of the rims, and you guys will see the end result. So here we finally have the end result. The car is super shiny. The wheels, the paint, everything is glossy. It pops. Everything looks wet. Super good. Look at the exhaust tips shining down there. They look brand new. But yeah, everything's looking great. That's how I detailed the car. I did do window cleaner afterwards, but yeah, don't forget to do window cleaner, otherwise you'll have like water spots. But that's how I detail my Audi S4. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications because I am going to be doing a really big giveaway once I hit 1,000 subs. Once I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to give away $1,000 to one lucky subscriber. So make sure you guys subscribe, and yeah, stay blessed. Peace. Now you guys know how I clean the outside of my Audi S4. Part 2 will be coming on the inside pretty soon. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Stay tuned. Peace.